starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, we've got George. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Nurkic. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2-guard position. Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity.
Now here's Walker. Charity stripe shot, and he connects with the jumper.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. Here's Siakam. Jackson passes to Siakam. They shoot again. Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's George. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Nurkic in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Nembhard. Here's Siakam.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Throw good, Siakam. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Pass to Hendricks. Will it go? Drains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jackson looking around. No problems knocking that one down. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And many players shy away from that mid-range shot these days, but Nurkic isn't one of them. He feels good about that shot, and they're fine with him taking it.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's George. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Mikhailuk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers leading by 8. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Markkanen. Outside, George. For the 3. Connects from three-point range.
A lot of confidence from George shooting the 3 early in his career.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's George. Nurkic, a screen on Siakam. Hendricks off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Nurkic, stolen by Jackson. Now, here's Siakam. Not a lot of room. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
First one falls for him.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
And the Jazz making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. Siakam hits them both. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Now, here's Nurkic. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. 7-point differential. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy P.
George passes to Filipowski. Double team on Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 9. Siakam, right side. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Jackson. And here is Siakam. Back to Jackson. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, George. Markkanen kicks to George. Now, here's Nurkic, guarded by Walker. Puts it up from 12, off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Siakam. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Siakam's got 14.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Walker. Here's Nesmith. Rebound, Utah. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Nembhard with it. George picks him up. The offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now, Filipowski. There's a screen. Back to Markkanen. Now Filipowski. The three from George. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Siakam against Markkanen. Crosses over. Snatched up. The kick out to Walker. Back to Jackson. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Siakam passes to Jackson. Outside, Walker. Siakam outside. There's the drive, and finished off by Siakam.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Outside, George shoots over Nembhard. Can't hit from 12.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The three, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 7. To the middle, looking for George. He gets it there. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Nesmith. And that one misses.
And during his rookie year, Keyonte George started about half of his games, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Siakam. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Siakam's got 19 points. The Jazz shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, you talk about a young player making strides with his game. How about Keyonte George improving across the board and getting more assertive out there?
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Now, here's George. He's got 8. To the wing on the left. Pass to Markkanen. Over Shepard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
2 shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Markkanen drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, "There's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys?"
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And he knocks down the first one for the Jazz. Sheboy's checked in, and Bailey's subbed in for Markkanen. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 8. It's stolen by Shepherd. Robinson Earl, good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Collier, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Sensabaugh. And it's Bailey in the corner. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Jackson. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Bailey. Now here's Anderson. To the inside. It's stolen by Shepherd. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Robinson Earl. He's covered by Anderson. Jackson passes to Shepherd. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Sensabaugh.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And it's Collier missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's McClung. Nothing on the board. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Jackson. Driving the lane. This one for 3. And that one's good. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Here's Collier. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pacers leading by 11. McClung, the pass to Shepard. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Collier. Jackson misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that one, good. Bailey's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Utah. Hendricks has checked in, and it's Markkanen in for Bailey. The Pacers making a switch here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Walker. Here's Jackson. Here's Huff. He's coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn. Shot clock at 2. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jackson's got 8 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Pass to Markkanen. Filipowski in the corner. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Siakam outside. Over Hendricks. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 21.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Pass to Filipowski. Walker against Markkanen. Here's Collier inside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mikhailuk. Buries the long-range jumper. Mikhailuk's got his second basket.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Down low. A nice shot by Huff.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
There's the pick. Pass to Markkanen from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 13. Walker in the corner. A 3-ball. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hendricks. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Collier, that's tipped. Now the Pacers moving it up. For three, Siakam. Hendricks pulls it in.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Makes it off the glass. Hendricks has got 7 points in the game.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jazz making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in, and Indiana with a change here too. Jackson's checked in. Here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Pass to Nesmith. Walker surveying the floor, and here's Jackson. Siakam for three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Collier, still without a basket. Outside, Markkanen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Great response three from Markkanen. He's got such a fluid motion. You always think it's going in for him.
Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And Nurkic has it in the corner. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier for three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Siakam kicks to Walker.
Come on, box him out, man.
Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Collier. High, arcing shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. At one point, they led by 16.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jackson passes to Walker. Off target from outside. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Collier. The Jazz again can't hit it.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Jackson looking it over. A fadeaway. And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 28.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
Keontae George, he's checked in for Utah. And the Pacers also making a change. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Jackson. Here's George. He's got 8. Nurkic dishes to George. Back to Nurkic. George against Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Markkanen. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Jazz trail by 17. Now, here's George. Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Puts up a deep 3. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And George drops them both. Pacers leading by 17. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. There's the pick. Pass to Jackson. Back to Siakam. Steps back and shoots. And that one, good. Siakam's got 32 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
George finds Markkanen. High post, Nurkic. Nembhard against George. And there's the drive, and it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Nembhard with it. He has 5. Siakam looking around. Over Hendricks. Siakam's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Hendricks passes to Markkanen. Here's Mikhailuk. Neesmith covering. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 15 points.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
And Walker kicks to Siakam. To the paint. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Now, here's Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Siakam's got 35 in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
George in the post. Nembhard covering. That's in, and the Pacer lead has cut back down to 14 on those points from George. Now, Nembhard. He has 5. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size, allowed against bigger guys.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pacers lead by 16. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching. Good
luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Wizards in Washington. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Indiana Pacers.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq. Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the three.
Going to work. Nurkic puts forth such an effort on offense. That's what gets him his looks. Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Siakam inside. No dice from 9 feet out. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to George. It's stolen by Nembhard for the finish. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Nurkic dishes to George. And here's Markkanen. Lets it go with a three. Here's Mikhailuk. Nurkic a screen on Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
2 shots.
That's good from George. And George drops them both. Here's Nembhard. He has 7. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam kicks to Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It'll put Andrew Nembhard on the line. Keontae George picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's George. He's got 19. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, George. The shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, Nembhard. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. Pass to Hendricks. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hendricks has got 12.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Jackson. Now Nembhard, defended by George. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, it's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Kevin, back to you.
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Siakam up top. 37 points for him. 6 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Here's Jackson. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Outside, Markkanen. And George kicks to Markkanen. To the left wing. Here's Mikhailu. Tries again, and Markkanen lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Well, he was using that big frame. Markkanen can pile up offensive rebounds.
Walker finds Nembhard. Walker the pass to Nembhard. Jackson a screen on George. Driving inside. Siakam for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Siakam's got 40 points.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
George against Nembhard. Outside, Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Siakam kicks to Jackson. Siakam outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
George against Nembhard. He takes it in. Walker with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 13. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. Launches it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
First free throw is good. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Here's Nurkic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Nesmith. And he makes that one. And the Pacers lead by 19.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. In third, the Pacers.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
That free throw good from George. And George drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Huff. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nurkic against Jackson. Here's George. He's got 21. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Indiana, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Nurkic. And Jackson no good on that one. Jazz trail by 19. To the right side. Here's Hendricks. 12 points for him. And it's Collier missing.
Questionable shot selection there, especially considering how tight the coverage was.
Outside Jackson. Inside, here's Nembhard. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Another miss by Utah. Indiana leading by 23. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Neesmith. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. Pass to Nembhard. Drills it from outside. Nembhard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Hendricks passes to Collier. Here's Mikhailuk. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mikhailuk's got 10 points. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Jackson. Shepard comes in for Walker. And it's Jackson in for Aaron Neesmith. .136 left to play in the third. They double-team Siakam. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Siakam. 10 points for him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Markkanen a screen on Jackson. Beyond the arc. And Lauri Markkanen with the three. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Jazz. To the middle. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Utah's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets it go. Markkanen can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Siakam. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
The Pacers making a switch here. McClung's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now here's Markkanen. 18 points for him. Takes the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kyle Filipowski. Bailey out there with Markkanen. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 11 points here in just the second half. Siakam left side. Pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. There's always the need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Here's Siakam. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bailey passes to Collier. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Shepherd.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Markkanen against Siakam. Pass to Huff. Outside Jackson. Driving in, and the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sensabaugh. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside, stolen by Markkanen. Right wing. Jacks up a three. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They set the screen. Pass to Huff. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Filipowski with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Collier. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jackson with it. Back to Siakam. Jackson passes to Shepard. Over Bailey. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bailey. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. McClung with the bucket.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Collier, guarded by Jackson. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Jackson. Now Jackson. Here's Shepard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 21. Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 14 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jackson against Nurkic. Jackson passes to Shepard. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Shepard with the ball. Jackson passes to Shepard. Now here's Jackson. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
One shot.
That one misses from Jackson.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Back to Nurkic. Out left to the wing. Here's Hendricks. In the corner, George with it. Shoots over Nembhard. They get it again. Outside, George. Pass to Mikhailuk. To the wing right side. Here's Nurkic. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Over Markkanen. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Siakam's got 45 points. Utah has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. George passes to Markkanen. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here's George. Markkanen a screen on Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George finds Markkanen. Here's Hendricks.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Walker the pass to Neesmith. Now Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 5th rebound in this one. George with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Pass to Mikhailuk. And here's Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Siakam. And it's good, 2 points. Siakam's got 47 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
George against Nembhard. George passes to Hendricks. George with the screen on Walker to the inside. And they get it. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 assists tonight. Nembhard the pass to Jackson. Here's Neesmith. No good on the triple.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. Nembhard with it, now guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Neesmith.
I see him.
Siakam outside. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Pass to Jackson. Launches from deep. Utah with the rebound. To the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Shepard. Inside, Robinson Earl.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Jackson against George. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Nurkic. On the wing, George. Guarded by Jackson. The shot by George, no good. The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pass to Huff. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Markkanen can't get it to go. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And they double up Jackson. Here's Huff. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now Jackson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, it went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present the player of the game, Pascal Siakam.